As a new beginner wanting to invest in the stock market, the first thing you need to do is to educate yourself. You need to learn the basics of investing. This means understanding what stocks are and how the stock market works, and even learning basic terms like dividend, shares, and understanding what these means. When you buy shares, you own a small part of the company. When the company performs, your investment grows, and even you earn dividends, which is like a reward for being a shareholder. Take your time to watch videos like this one, read articles, attend seminars. All these will help you grow your knowledge or expand your knowledge in the stock market. Remember, the more you know, the better your decisions will be. The next step is to choose a licensed brokerage firm. In Ghana, you just can't walk into a company and say, I didn't want to buy shares. You need a licensed brokerage firm to help you purchase these shares. So think about this brokerage license as the bridge between you and these companies. In Ghana, there are a lot of licensed brokerage companies. You can think of the EDC, of EcoBank. You can think of Stanbic, SAS Finance Group, DataBank, IC Wealth, and a host of others. These firms will guide you through the process, help you set up an investment account, and provide an expert advice if you are unsure about what to invest in. Make sure the firm you choose is licensed by the Ghana Stock Exchange to avoid fraud. The third step is to fund your account. Once your account is set up, the next thing to do is to deposit money into the account. The great thing about investing in Ghana is you don't need a huge sum of money to invest as a beginner. As little as 100 Ghana cedis can get you started. The broker should be able to guide you through how to fund the account or transfer funds into your investment account. The money you deposit is what's going to be used to purchase these shares that you are interested in. The next step is to pick your stocks. This is where you decide which companies am I going to invest in. And before you take such a decision, you need to research very well, know about these companies before you finally take a decision. Your brokers can advise on such. This is the reason why you need to have a good broker to represent you. It's better to look out for companies that you are familiar with or have a good reputation. Companies like MTN, GCB Bank, AGA, Benzo Oil Palm Plantation, these are all well-known and companies that have good reputation over the years. Check the performance of these companies, their financial reports, their past stock price, and whether they've been growing over the past years. Think about the industry, the entire industry that you are investing in. Let's take, for instance, the telco industry. So you take a company like MTN. Now you analyze, everybody is using MTN. So obviously, once there are a lot of people using the services of these companies, then it's obvious these companies are doing well. A company like Goil is doing well because they are the biggest oil marketing company we have in Ghana. Goil is found everywhere at the corner of this country. So these are some of the questions you need to ask yourself as a new investor before taking a final decision. If you are unsure, don't hesitate to ask your broker for an advice. Remember, the goal is to invest in companies that has a brighter future. The next step is to buy your shares. Now that you've picked the companies you want to invest in, it is time to buy the shares. And this is where your broker comes in. Tell them the company you want to invest in and how much money you want to invest in the company, and they will handle the rest of the process for you. After the purchase, you receive a message as to how much shares you now own in the company. The last step is to monitor your investments. Once you've bought the shares, you don't just go and sit down somewhere and forget about it. You need to monitor the shares and know how the shares are performing on the market. Continuously check stock prices. The broker will mostly provide you platforms where you can track and check how the stocks are performing. Stay up to date on the companies that you've invested in. Continuously check the financials of these companies. Any new releases this company brings, you should be interested in. For example, if the company announces a new project or a profit, it is a good sign the company is doing well or your stocks are performing well. If there's a slight decrease in stocks, do not panic. It is normal for prices to fluctuate daily. What matters most is the long-term growth of the investment. Understand that when profits of companies increases, the likelihood of their stock increasing is very high because more people are buying the product. If the value of shares drop a little, be patient and trust the process. Thank you for listening.